My name is Derek May, and this is my story. God has blessed me with a wonderful wife, Denise May. We've been married for 15 years. I have 3 children, Bryce, who's 12, Ashlyn is 10, and Avery is 7. We've been coming to First Baptist McKinney since my youngest daughter was born, so about 7.5 years. God taught me early on why He wanted us to give. And when I first became a Christian, the tithe was new to me. You know, I had always felt great about dropping a $20 bill in the offering basket and would pat myself on the back for that. But when I came to know the Lord and really realized that He wanted me to give and give generously and be sacrificial in my giving, you know, God just convicted me. I want you to give 10%. When Denise and I were engaged, she really struggled with the fact that I had a lot of college debt. And so as we were engaged and preparing for our wedding, she started running spreadsheets to figure out how we could pay off that debt. How soon can we pay it off? She was working, I was working. She said, if we put all of my paycheck toward it, we can have it paid off in 2 years. And well, it turned out when we got married, it ended up being the best year my company had ever had. I was on a project that had a bonus tied to it. I got a bonus just because our work was profitable and tax return, and the floodgates opened. The month we got married, 1 month later, we had all of my student loan debt paid off. What we thought might take 18 to 24 months was done in a month. And so there was never a question after that whether, you know, we would give, and it's always been God showing Himself. God showed me during the tough times, He's going to take care of me, and the first check I'm going to write at the beginning of every month is going to be to the Lord's work. What Paul says in his letters in the New Testament is that he wants us to give generously and not out of obligation, and it comes from the heart. And so if you're wondering, how can I start giving to the church? I don't know how I could come up with 10% to start giving. Paul says, I want you to give what the Lord leads you to give. And that may be a smaller percentage when you start. But you'll learn that God, you can't outgive God. Malachi says, I'll open the floodgates of heaven for you. You know, test me in this. He says, test me, bring your tithes into the storehouse. And He's certainly shown that to me, and I'm going to continue with my giving. But if you're not sure how to make it to 10%, start and pray about it and ask the Lord to say, you know, here's what I want you to give, and He's going to provide for you. You will not come up short.